Yes, hello, good. Yes, hello, good afternoon, guys. This is Muse, and you've tuned in to Vibe with Muse, and I'm here with Esther Unique, a very special artist I found in an art gallery. Like we met strangely, but it was a very unique moment for me. Yes, just as her name says, it was a very unique moment for me, and we shared a lot in the conversation, the art, our expression to different views. So I wanted to have a little conversation here. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is Esther Unique.
Thank you. Thank you, Prince. It's a privilege to be on this podcast with you.
Great. So, tell me a little about yourself, like artistically. A little about yourself.
Artistically,
Yeah.
I would always use the word enigma
Okay.
to describe me, but my mother never loved it. So,
Some mysterious, beautiful
yes,
things.
enigma means more like strange, out of this world, not confusion, but it puzzles you.
Yeah.
It can confuse you
Yeah,
if you are not really in there. So, I would just say abstract,
Makes sense.
not in the typical, normal, traditional way. No, I will take the traditional way and recreate something that makes you reborn from your own self, from your own everything.
Yeah.
But then you see a new part of you that is not on this earth.
But the parts are from you.
The parts are from you. So then when it's your work, whenever I am expressing myself with it or explaining myself through it, you will completely be mesmerized. Not just mesmerized, really. The puzzles will begin to fall in place within yourself.
Get
Even where you found what holes and bricks will begin to all merge. You'll find that in my stories when you hear it. So every time I make an artwork, I know for a fact that whoever buys this work is the one it belongs to. You cannot buy a work that is not yours.
like it's God sent.
Thank you. Because the work is for someone. So I just don't make them.
You just don't make
really
them for
have
yourself.
to be very spiritual about it. So that it can connect with the soul of the person. So when the spirit comes there, that is the person, him or herself.
Like no,
They identify very easily.
It's easily
Carry
works.
it. I think that is how works must be made.
Yes,
So that
that's exactly
you know you're going for what is yours. Even when it's a commission. When it's a commission, you are giving me the commission. I know it's you.
Yeah.
So then I begin to work in there
that
toward
ideal,
you, psychologically toward you and everything. I absorb you before I begin to execute that commission.
that you
So that it
express
comes straight to you.
that beautifully through your,
Yes.
and it just manifests to the person that this is me
Thank
you're
you.
talking to.
Yes. So whatever it is that it's made for, it fits just.
It's just fine. It fits just fine. Like that's what's the thing? That's the Goldilocks. That whole story that she gets lost, goes into the forest, goes to a house of bears, and he hits one food, and the food is one is too hot, and one is too cold. And she finds out
She has to be just right for you.
Yes.
That is it. They should be just right.
Just fits.
Just right. My works are therapeutic.
I can tell.
They are supposed to
Tell. It's more.
heal the world.
It's more deeper. It's more
Thank you.
deeper.
That's the perfect word. Simply deeper.
More deeper.
And that's it. Anytime you look at it, you can't just look at it physically and walk away. Something has to pull you to look deeper.
True. Because I saw her, it was like, hey, this is something. This is something I really need to pay attention. Because you can see everything you're going through.
Yes.
On your
Tells
work.
a story, a complete story.
So, like, what exactly would you say like your best art form is? Like, some is music, some is paint, some is architecture. Like, right, there's a lot of
My best art.
yeah, your best art form. The place like you feel like this is
Wow.
like, you more belong in that space.
I do not directly call myself just an artist.
Okay.
I call myself an entrepreneur now.
Okay.
An entrepreneur, eco-friendly artist. I say this because I just don't look at art. I was born with art.
Okay.
I schooled in art. Art has been my life. My father never liked this part of art. This part of art I was poached into. I was supposed to do architecture.
Really?
It's in the family, architecture and engineering.
Oh.
Yes, it's inbuilt. And even now, as an entrepreneur, I have things put together.
Yeah.
I just know what to do.
When to do.
And all now what I have to do is get, of course, very well trained engineer to fix exactly what I like, because I know what I want. You are directed. When it's a gift, I can't explain too much.
Yeah.
So,
like it was monitored.
Completely, extremely. And I realized when it comes to painting, I'm there. I'm not a realistic painter.
Okay.
I am an abstract painter.
Okay.
I completely distort what reality gives. It's not my intention to distort it. It's my intention to bring the other side of reality that typically the human eyes don't see. It's only the spirit and the soul that can access that. And that is who we are as beings before we are physical. So when you can truly execute and find out who you are and really find your purpose, I don't like to say it like this, but then if you can find out what your maze is or your puzzle is, you can easily pick it and then go and solve it.
True.
It is what it's like. The key is in there spiritually. When you pick it up physically, you can do anything. So whatever those who invented cars made it spiritually before it was physically made.
We can say that. We can say that. Yeah.
Mine is to help people find their keys.
Okay.
That is mine.
That's like your whole mandate in a sentence.
Yes. In painting, drawing, sculpture, ceramics, poem. I'm a poet. I don't like to read it. When I was in school, I remember after prep, I would summon all of them. Everyone is tired. Now I sit and then read poems and short stories, and they are so alive. Everyone goes to the room happy. I am fulfilled.
Yeah.
So that, not just the traditional way of things. You will always not find me doing the traditional way of things. You will always see me opposite.
Doing the other way.
The other way around. And that is where meaning, I find true meaning. When you can find yourself there, up there, psychologically, you are now able to, I think, I would say, understand all, to say a table. Why do we have a table? Why do I need to? Where someone will call it physics. But as an artist, I go beyond physics. Physics is just one part of it. I really loved physics. So,
like she has different layers of interest. I see architecture,
I am a versatile artist.
There's spirituality,
purely,
there's art.
Spirituality is the first.
Wow,
that's the foundation.
It's just crazy.
That is the foundation.
Like, you should meet her in person. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm already blown away. I didn't want to have a conversation off the podcast, but I said, nah, I need to know you a little before, because you are very interesting on every level.
Thank you.
It's hard to come meet someone like this who sees things in a very different way, and it's very unique at the same time. Why do I keep using your name? unique at the same time. It's unique at the same time.
That's a blessed name given to me by God Himself.
Wow,
So
see,
this is blessed.
It's God sent. You can't fight it. You can't fight
I got
it.
that name at 3 a.m. I will not lie to you.
Seriously. I remember the date and time.
Date and time should be February 2 years ago. Yeah, in February.
That's what I said. Whoa.
Seriously, I'm even blown away. I'm not realizing February should be 28.
28.
Which date is today?
Today is 24.
February 28.
4 more days too.
I will never forget because yes, it was after. It was shortly after I had lost my big sister to liver cancer, and then my mom a few months after that. So I had a tough time. I was completely depressed. So those were times when God just wanted me to come out. I had stayed in depression for so long. I couldn't find myself back up. And those were, He used inspirational people, not just anybody. I mean, everyone has who brings them out of what.
Yeah.
If you are not assigned to a soul, you cannot liberate. You are not a liberator, but you are a messenger.
You are.
A fact you can never deny. If you deny on that day, you will answer for it. So while it's necessary we find our purpose and execute them, you are free. Accordingly, you are free. So I got that. In fact, I was crying all that night. And I fell asleep shortly, probably 30 minutes or 40 minutes. And when I woke up, I heard the words. I cannot tell you the words I heard, and honestly, because those are words to me, I immediately picked a pen and paper and I just started. It's like something just entered me to begin to write again after a long time.
Wow.
So God granted me grace to find myself there. It didn't just begin there. I mean, I wrote the name down. It took me a whole year to register it.
Wow.
But within that year was working on myself.
Wow.
Yes. It's a blessing.
I'm very inspired for you sharing this moment in the story, as it's very, very, very inspiring that you really went through that and you found yourself through that whole mess. And it discovers your beauty. It really discovers your beauty and how far you've come. Like that's life for you. But you going through that, it shows your strength. And I'm very, very inspired right now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. There are so many parts of art I still see to explore.
I can tell. So guys, Charlie, this is I don't say it's a discovery episode, but right now I'm very intrigued right now, meeting such a unique person.
I have not mentioned the part of the eco-friendly related side
It is coming.
But I would like to cover that for now.
We'll cover that for now. So, like you do poetry.
Yeah.
You do you paint.
I write it typically.
Yeah, poetry, not like the spoken word. You just write it all down.
I intend not to do spoken.
Yeah.
I used to do spoken when I was younger, but I prefer keeping it in and pouring it in the book.
So once a person reads, the person feels the word for word.
When I choose to read it, then I'll read it into a podcast. I would read it into a mic and not show my face.
Great.
That is the birth given me on that. So I can't just turn it. I wouldn't want to trade it for anything else.
I see your mind and soul is all embodied in whatever you do, and it helps a lot because it helps you put what you want out exactly how you want it, and it gives everybody that sees or encounters your art in any form feels exactly what you went through at that particular moment of time. And I'll say that's exactly what we need. Nothing rewritten, nothing scripted.
There's something you mentioned that I would like to
Go deep into it.
emphasize a bit on. When you said put down what I wanted, when I was speaking earlier, my words clearly indicated it's not me I'm putting there.
Okay.
I'm only sent to put what I'm putting there.
Okay.
It's my duty to serve you through all the executions I put on there, through colors, nails, wood, whatever. I'm serving you. When I have served and you're satisfied, my soul is satisfied. So it's not what I want, it's what I'm sent to give.
So you are basically just a messenger.
Not just.
I'm corrected on that one.
Not just. I'll say that at the end of the I'll add that at the end of the podcast.
Wow. So it's painting, poetry, sculpture. Is it wood?
Ceramics,
wood carving. Like you are. So let's say.
I can carve rocks. I can carve anything. I can make anything out of anything.
Are you listening? This is the second time I'm saying this one. Surround yourself with creative people.
I tend to learn more about how to control pressure with all the welding tools. I need to perfect.
So maybe I'm sure glass sculpture to be in there.
I have been melting glass. I don't do it directly glass, but I mix it with all sculpture. Yes.
So I just blending the artworks.
I'm not going to pour out my secret here. It's okay.
No. We are not doing that here. Great. So I will say you enjoy painting. I'll say it's like the easiest your go-to form of art that you usually express yourself. Or you won't agree? Because of the colors. Because of the colors.
Colors define me so well.
Okay. So
colors move me. Colors make me blush.
Wow.
Colors love me. I love them. Colors, they soak me. Colors, they bath me. I bath them.
They express you.
Colors just reflect completely my very essence.
So, if you could rearrange the primary colors, what would it be?
Rearrange them?
Yes. Like what you say, these are the necessary colors. Because the way we have like the red, yellow, blue.
I really would never
you won't touch it.
Give you never out. I'll never pick any out.
Nothing. The top three you won't change them.
As a therapist, color means a lot. And no color, not even black, can you live out. Black is a very essential color in all of it.
I know.
Have you heard someone say what is it? You see better when it's on black. I think I saw someone write that before. You see colors better when they are projected on black. That is true.
Wow, it's true.
So then, what is the essence of black? It's a very important projector.
Yeah, it is. That one is true. And every color is, once it's darker, it's black.
It has a meaning. Once it's darker, it's black.
I'll say white. Like, see red, once it's more darker, it turns to black.
It doesn't become black. It becomes deeper. Wine and all the...
Wow. You see...
It's a family. One day we'll sit down, I'll show you how to mix it through.
You should.
It's really beautiful.
I'm there, but I'm not there like that.
When you add white, they are tints. Add darker colors, they are shades. Mostly we are not in painting. When you study painting, you are not advised to use black.
Why?
You mix black.
Okay.
Even that you don't get direct shades of black. You get deep bluish shades. Wineish. It's like adding blue and wine and all those together. It's not supposed to be like that. But then there's a way you mix colors that they come together to form the blackish tone that you want. They are all in tones. You can paint a whale black, but I would not advise you paint a whale black. I would advise you mix a deeper color to get
you are getting a few
so you get tones and beauty. It's it gives more life to the wheel. If you paint a wheel black, it's just the paper you have created.
Yeah.
It's not the animal or the fish you have projected. I see that as just a paper. It's just a print or something. But when you paint it in volumes of, I'll use hue, mixed together, you are giving me
more life.
Essence of all the other. It's life. Green is life. Orange, yellow, red,
so,
blue. Can
I ask you this question then? Since colors mean so much to you, like on a painting artistic level, what colors would you also describe yourself with, if you could?
That is great. Turquoise is number one.
Turquoise.
I'm a dyer of turquoise.
Seriously. So we should expect a whole solo exhibition of turquoise.
Thank you for telling me that. I will do just that.
We should.
Yeah, we should. So different tones of turquoise. Turquoise has different tones.
For me, turquoise is very calm.
That one behind you.
Yeah.
They are all different tones of turquoise. You are seeing them.
Wow.
Yeah, completely.
For me, turquoise, if I see it's like maybe some shell in the sea.
Because of those stones. There's a turquoise stone. I love it. There is one I hear is in Greece. I really want to get hold of that.
So
it's
very nice.
It's, what do I call it? It's a gem. Very expensive.
Wow.
So if you can get it in the sea, I mean, you can't enter the sea if you can. But if you are blessed to find them among rocks, you're blessed.
So apart from turquoise, what else?
I would take purple.
Purple. Okay.
Purple. I love purple because of meanings it gives to certain works. I didn't like it growing up.
Yeah.
I felt it was too. I think all the people who used turquoise when I was growing up were boring people for me. So they didn't make me like the colors. But then when I schooled and found out meanings and the way they can project other colors better or place aside other colors better, I never joke with purple. So turquoise, purple. I like deep sea blue.
Okay.
I love red.
Okay.
I love green, but the tone of green I love is really deep. It doesn't relate to turquoise, no. Turquoise green, no. But it's a kind of green I can only mix myself. A lecturer of mine helped me mix that green for my project, and I never forgot it. He saw how I was so determined to mix it, and he saw I was struggling many years ago. And then he came, just took the brush and dipped a dot in another color. Perfect. That was it. He gave me just what he said. He knew that's what I was looking for. So he decided to wait to see if I'll get there. And I was just a step away. I was still struggling.
And he just came.
He knew, yes. And he seen me through all my works over the years. He just keeps nodding his head and smiling. That was a blessing for me, and I thank God I didn't let it go.
So you still remember the amount you used to get that particular shade?
That's the difference between art and science.
Yeah,
Science deals with, whether you like it or not, with science, art is still embedded in calculations. Now, science will have to deal with precise calculations to get a particular result, because our body systems also need certain amounts.
Yes.
But with art,
so there's no rules.
We are led by the spirit of art. Number one, the spirit tells you everything you need to do, and naturally, when you get used to something for a long time, it sticks. And so sometimes you're looking for a color you really don't. How are you going to get this? Because the color is not the typical normal one. You realize you pick this brush up. It's perfect. How did it get there? God really helps us project who we are. All my attributes go to God. Without Him, it's a waste of time when I'm sitting here. I would never do anything. He gave me arts to project Him.
True.
So it is my job too. So when you are mixing, you mix with the Spirit, it leads you.
Yeah.
Naturally, you know you're picking this, you're picking this, you're picking that. And then you get used to it. So then when you go it's not difficult anymore.
But it's just...
Yes.
So like you would say that finding your... I don't know if I should say purpose. Finding the way you found art, the way art found you.
It found me right in my mother's womb, so I only came out. I had no choice.
You have no choice. Like the way, if you found your thing, you once you are in your element, once you are in your element, things are easy. Is that like what you particularly mean?
When you are in your element, trust me,
everything is smooth.
It's good to be in your element at the right place, or it's the worst feeling you can ever have. You wish you never existed if you are in your element at the wrong place. You can even hardly be in your element at the wrong place. Yeah. Except you are in your element and then the wrong thing ends up there with you.
Yeah.
More like when you need to be silent and you are meditating. Not the other meditating actually. When there's a meditation as well in art and in everything actually.
Yeah.
When you're reading the word of God, you meditate. Yes. So then when you're meditating, more like you have an idea. Mm-hmm. You begin to do your idea development. And in your idea development, I would say, you are merged into the spirit of art, and you are no more just raw drawing that thing. Now it's the spirit leading you. When it's like that, you don't know anything around you. You don't hear the noise out there. You're gone.
You are in your zone.
You are in your there. Yes, in your there. That's what I prefer saying. In your there. That's when I say it, I feel it in my heart because no word can describe that for me.
Yeah.
So imagine, kids often do that. Imagine, boom, like that.
Yeah.
Yo, if you are really executing something good from that, it can be really difficult to execute certain ideas.
Yes.
Whether on paper or directly on canvas. So some of them, I typically wouldn't put them on paper. You will find me mostly going directly on canvas. Because my works are hardly duplicatable.
Okay.
The way I create them,
it's like it's freestyle.
I'm led. So yes, it's for that unique spirit also coming for it.
So it won't come
yes.
again. When
it's gone for them. Yours will come.
Yes.
So someone barging in and all the noise. I can just feel how. Oh no!
Irritating it is.
Irritating, annoying. Something you may just never get back. Same way you were receiving it.
Yeah.
Imagine Unique Abstractions. I almost even forgot it when I had it in my ears.
Seriously.
So I almost mixed it. I said, no, this shouldn't be. And yeah, for 30 minutes. And I started pouring again. Some things you dare not miss them. It's for a lifetime. I have missed such things and I never wish to miss them again. So when you are in your there, please make it all meaningful before you come out. For some blessings come in there. That is where God meets man.
That's where God meets man.
Yes. When you're there.
You need to remember that video. Oh God, this is so good. Like that's where God meets man. And the impossible is possible.
In my there, I receive from Him. It's like His hand meeting the tip of my hand.
Like that.
Yeah.
It's like so. Oh,
I'm even getting goosebumps.
Yeah. Just thinking of it.
I am His messenger.
True.
And until I'll say His servant, I'll prefer that. What do I have to do? Tell everybody what He gives us in our there. Because a lot of people have misused it. I misused my there before I found out my there had been misused. And I vowed never to mess that up. Never. It can be any time for anybody.
Yeah, it could
But
be.
just be prepared and be more intentional about executing your purpose, finding it and really bringing it to pass. Cannot be with your own strength, that's for fact.
Take note of that. Take note. This is like life lessons.
Without
Like
the Lord, it's a waste of time.
it's life lessons on like every level. So we should repeat this whole episode and write things down. Because me myself, I have to listen like twice.
I sometimes have to also listen to send it to me too, because sometimes you only hear yourself pouring out what you are given.
True.
And you need to hear it. And
I read an advice some years back. It says take the advice you give people.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Because it's like the best part of you are given out.
Thank you.
So
I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
By myself, I said something to someone before and I completely forgot. I knew what I was saying was seed. That is what I would say the Spirit told me. That was seed. I lost it. And I never chose to make that mistake again. Never.
That's one thing I've taught myself this year, is to master all the three forms of learning, like the auditorium, the video, and also the calisthenics, the one you just follow and one you just listen, like
audio.
Yeah, audio. So once someone tells you something, you like listen to it and you work towards it. Or once you watch something and you follow, it sticks to you. And the third one is like let's say carpentry work. You don't know how to be a carpenter. Follow me for a day. I'll show you how to build a house. Like that's one of the forms of study.
Like
yeah. So that one is everywhere. If you want to be a lawyer, you follow a lawyer for like 2-3 months.
Of course, you can't just be. I mean, you will be too proud to do everything by yourself.
Great.
Pride never takes anyone anywhere. Never. So it's good. I like the third one you added. It's reasonable.
So that's the three forms like of cognitive learning. So that's the thing I'm pushing myself to learn right now. I know the third one is easy. I've mastered it for years, worked with people, developed some skills. Yeah. But the first one, someone can tell you some secrets that can blow your mind, or like just a few things. Because I remember, was it last year or last 2 years? A friend told me that if there's a will, there's a way.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I've heard it a lot of times, but like at that moment she said like.
That was when you got.
Yeah, if there's a will, there's a way. Because I always be talking about doing this, going here, doing this.
Just give me goosebumps. You know why? Because I also learned it practically. It took me years to understand if there is a will,
there's a way. And for me, the other part of that quote is like, life is what you make it.
Okay.
So once you say you want to do this, there is always a way for that. And once you follow on the way, you realize life is turning exactly how you want it to.
It's true.
On every level.
People don't follow the
because it's like everything.
It's like, I noticed something, there's times and seasons.
True.
Most of the time, we tend not to realize the times and seasons because we over project our will.
Okay.
So then the times and seasons, these ones are divine that God has created himself. So when you use your own will and forget that there is a time coming where your will cannot project, but the season itself has grace to move you, then you waste the time doing whatever it is. Because even when the time comes, the grace is for something else that would have pushed you probably further, and you find yourself wallowing in one corner. We end up over projecting our will. The will is important. It's what helps us, be able to execute anything in this life. But we over project our will sometimes. I will urge the youth in particular to be more careful, to ask God for wisdom, his wisdom, to discern times and seasons, so that we don't mistakenly over project our will, missing those times and seasons. And then you say, what? God has not been kind to you. You lie. It was right there. You chose this one.
You chose
you couldn't
this one.
discern.
Couldn't.
Discernment is very important. Extremely important. Extremely. this life will look like hell.
Yeah, it would.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it is. It is beautiful. So, this is nice. This is nice. So, tell me something. So do you like? Okay, so I myself, first I'll identify myself with a particular, let's say, color.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go for purple, and I don't know. Since 2021 till now, I've liked purple. For some reason, I don't know. If it's because it's my name, because my name is Prince. Purple is like for the royal, right?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, so it's like it makes sense.
So is green. A particular kind of green is royal. So is a particular kind of blue. There's a particular kind of red. You see, England, they use red.
Yeah.
So when you actually find that, you begin to actually have this sense of awareness that begins to build in you. That's what happened to you.
Yeah.
You got aware that
I don't know.
That positive vibes that
it just came out.
I think everyone should find out where their names relate to a particular color.
Yeah, they
Trust
should.
me, they will be there. They will live happy. Even if your name relates to black, which is also another color.
Yeah.
Black. You see our world today. Most of gurus are all wearing black and white.
Yeah.
Why? It's a classy color.
It is.
Very classy. Black doesn't go by itself. Black and white are best friends.
Yeah. They don't meet, but they are best friends.
Exactly my point. They are best friends. They don't meet. Yet when you put them beside each other, they complement each other in the best way. Yes.
Like
so finding
just right.
Just right. Thank you. Just right. So finding your name and the meaning of the colors to it is you see now you began appreciating.
Yeah, I'm a graphic designer. I self-taught myself graphic design. So since that whole moment, I've been using purple a lot, like purple and a shade of purple, like this purple and a shade of grey, then white. So it's been my color. I did a design portfolio and it's been my color. Then you see me and everything, my whole work. You see it covering it. Even my DP right now, my WhatsApp, my Instagram, you see a shade of purple.
that really tells. Right now purple has gone. It relates to the soul.
Yeah, it does.
And so for people to behold purple, number one, I do not know the shade of purple you are using, but every purple catches you though.
Yeah, it does.
But when as a graphic designer, once you behold your page, it catches them to be curious.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
And funny enough, I don't even wear purple. I don't wear purple often.
Oh, you don't need to wear it.
But I like seeing it everywhere.
You see me wearing turquoise? Nah.
No, you're not. She's not even wearing turquoise, but I'm wearing turquoise.
Funny enough, sometimes you'll never find me anything close to art unless you enter my studio. Because my dressing is just one color or two or three, and they do not relate typically artistically. Yes, I need to feel free and walk about.
So apart from your forms of art, any other art that you really want to indulge in? Like you've been thinking about?
Those are the secrets I don't want to spit out though.
Okay.
There are arts I really want to indulge in. I'm already indulging in. I'm making preparations to indulge in.
Great.
But I typically never like what everybody is doing.
Okay.
Since I was born, when everybody is going here, you see me the other direction. Not because I want to be deviant, no. I just had an imagination that was just not normal to everybody. Everyone's imagination is peculiar and special.
Yes.
But mine seemed to be a bit weird to my parents and people around me. They didn't find me funny at all. But today, trust me, the whites are executing things that if they had taken me seriously, Ghana would have done great by now. So there are arts I want to indulge in. ideas that have still piled up. I have books of ideas. If anybody wants to buy that book, not for any amount on this earth will I sell that book, because that is priceless.
So, like you like music too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like music. I sing, listening to it.
Okay.
I can sing though, but you will hardly see me singing in front of you.
True.
Probably you would sneak to hear me singing alone. That's
So
the only time you'll find me singing.
So
But
if you would do music as an artist, what genre will you?
I am actually a sound engineer at church.
Wow.
So I like to mix beats. Typically, growing up, I like to mix beats. I pick different kinds of beats, or I create it myself.
Okay.
So I have used different kinds of softwares quite much. I've really loved it. I got the opportunity to get a laptop early in life, so my dad. Oh.
Yes, hello, good evening. So I'm still here with Esther Unique. And so Esther, you're telling me about your type of music. If you actually did music, what particularly would it be like?
Number one is gospel music, actually.
Okay.
There are certain, not just any gospel.
Okay.
There are certain kinds of gospel music I love. And I will not say R&B or this, that. I don't have time for all those. But there are certain rhythms and sounds and words that I become a pussycat when it comes to that. I pick. It's not by my mind.
Okay.
It's by my spirit. If my spirit doesn't pick it, I don't play it in the first place. If I have no choice and it's playing, that's different. But when I have a choice, I will change it. I do not listen to music typically by putting on radio. I would listen to the radio for discussions and the news and other things.
So like first is gospel.
I would pick my music carefully.
Okay.
According to how my spirit leads me, or the spirit leads me. I like I like fast songs, I like slow songs, but mostly I like calm, rhythmic songs, yes. My kind of music is typically
like what? Who? Give me a
that one. I wouldn't watch now.
Okay, so one current favorite song.
Current favorite song,
or like old favorite song that you can never get out of your head. I've cornered you.
You have, because I will never say I have one favorite song, because it's like when I begin painting or writing or just sitting, this one begins it. This one continues it.
Okay.
Everyone holds me. You have your head, you have your neck, you have your shoulder.
Like it continues for you.
That is how I used to listen to a particular song.
Okay.
And honestly, I stopped.
Why?
Because where the song was taking me was soon.
Okay.
I'm an artist. Naturally, my spirit
influenced.
moves a lot. So then when you get in contact with certain strange, I'll call them, songs or beats, it can sway you off your course.
Yeah, because music is spiritual.
Yes, extremely spiritual. When I'm painting, I love to listen to music. I love to listen. Honestly, I do love classicals though.
Okay,
No
so now we have a gender.
I grew up in a family of classics.
Okay, so who?
We are purely classical.
Okay.
My mom was English bred. First parents were English.
Oh wow.
They loved classical, so we told that line. I do love my Ghanaian music. I love my Ghanaian music.
So the classicals, who would you select? Just one, like favorite one.
It would always go to
Mozart. Okay. Okay. This is
Mozart
interesting.
is
You hear Ghanaians
interesting.
talking about Mozart?
No. Well, I had the privilege. I told you, my mom would. Yes, I love Hallelujah chorus so much. I mean, I sing Hallelujah chorus from my soul. When I wake up in the morning, my mom is playing it, my big sister is playing it. The whole house is full of, we are enclosed. So the beats, and I hate tutors in music. I have an ear problem. So tutors irritate me terribly.
Okay.
It gives me headache. So bass, or what they call bass, is always the thing.
Okay.
I would always manipulate my equalizers, get them to bass. It's always calm. I can, I can, with bass, I can easily travel with the music. With tutors, I'm going nowhere. They're only giving me headache. And I can't, it irritates me so badly. I can't. I take easy.
I can relate.
Tutors for 3 seconds.
Hey.
Yes, it will even give me a headache. My
so
ears
with Ghanaian song being full of tutors, how do you cope?
Thank you. So I tells you, I am very choosy.
Okay, so
extremely choosy.
Give me one.
Unless I like the song, and then I used to have a lot of I would have equalizers on my phone or amplifiers so that I can tune them to bass. Medically, it's really going to hurt my ears. It's not going to help me. So it really won't help me. So what will help me, I have to do. Ghanaian song.
Yes, that's you can't, like, it's your favorite. You can't get it off your playlist.
There are many. There are no one.
Okay, so honestly, you give me first 3 or first 5.
If I should choose gospel, I like not all his songs, but some of them.
Okay, which one?
Elder Mreku.
Okay.
Yes, because when I was growing up, we had these neighbors in our backyard. They would open as if they were having a party every morning. My daddy would listen, but his was just for, he was typically a white-minded person, for you alone and your family. But those people, they would bring their mind, and they were always playing out of miracle songs. But as young as I was, the songs were lifting me so much. When I'm eating, the song was, sometimes I was fed up, but
still good.
I tell you, the 1990s Elder Miracle songs are spirit lifting. They are true. And I still listen to them.
Me, I'm not down to agree with what you're saying, but I'll shake my head. Yeah.
Well, I don't expect you to agree because, you give me your own now. I will also not. That is because it clearly tells how we have different destinies.
Yes.
We all merge differently in certain areas.
Yeah.
We repel at certain points, and we fight.
But funny enough, how this generation we meet at a point because we're all different. But
of course, we always have to meet. If we don't meet, then we are not God's creation.
Yeah, and
the fundamental, the foundation of our existence is Him. So naturally, when we stand as human beings, we must agree
on something.
To disagree. Did they say we must disagree to agree? No. They're saying is we must agree to disagree. The mere fact that you and I are human beings tells that we should agree together to make that happen. And so,
but the way I like people, I really like an artwork for me. Maybe in the future.
I have plenty money.
Oh yeah, that one. That time the money would plenty, like 2 billion in coins.
The guy is rich.
Cash that.
Of course.
Don't papa.
Of course. You guys should see him here.
Don't let that.
You're funny. But honestly, Elder Miracle is for when I get into certain
moods as well. And who else?
And honestly, I cannot remember all. But there is this man.
Okay.
Reverend Bar something. I think he sang I Am Under the Rock, the rock is higher than I.
Hey.
So, but he only he sang
did
it.
a video. Okay.
Yes, I think he sang it outside the country. He wasn't around here. I like the way he sang his songs. 3 of his songs I like, the rest I do not like. I do not blame them. Even with Elder Miracle, I don't like all his songs.
Yeah.
Because it depends on the mood they were in.
True.
And the level of spiritual limit they had reached to sing that song. And if you don't meet it there,
you will not
or
understand.
except the Lord is letting him minister to you, you will never understand.
No,
so it's for purpose. I never listen to music for nothing. I always listen with purpose. Either I want to absorb myself in there and be able to pour out.
Yeah.
That's when I'm doing any form of art.
So
writing or whatsoever. Or sometimes I just listen to instrumentals. Instrumentals that flow. They need to help me flow. When I am in an artistic mood, whether I'm painting or writing or sculpting, my feet doesn't touch the floor.
You've levitated.
Yes. That doesn't mean, please,
I know.
Guys, I'm not.
she's not flying. I am too.
I like the way you said not yet.
Jesus has not come yet. So we have 2 feet. It's it's a feeling. I get you.
When you are, and songs make it easy. That's why they say songs are spiritual.
Yeah, they are.
So you must be careful which one you listen to. That particular one that I used to listen to, that I stopped. When I am floating, my brother, I don't like the places it begins to. I noticed it was questionable when I started, but I could not. It's painful when nobody is able to actually bring out you in a song. And I find it hard to find out me.
Yes. Exactly tell your story.
I'm very careful to pick. When I heard the song, it's not a song, it's not a beat, it's all more beats than songs. I realized someone recommended Unique to me when the person found out I liked the other one. The person said, you would like Unique. I listened to Yanni a few times. I liked it, but I couldn't paint with Yanni in certain areas. I could only paint with Yanni in action painting.
Okay.
Action painting.
Like it drives you
created
to be more
by Jackson Pollock.
To be more.
It's
aggressive.
Yes,
yeah,
you will call it fiery.
Yeah,
it gives you aggression, and that one, I get in there when I really want to. That one I have to poise myself to get aggressive because I can feel it that I want to be.
But you've calmed it down.
So unless I'm ready to get the space, and because that one is rushing, and you can even put yourself in the painting and throw yourself all around.
True.
So if you have not prepared yourself, well, you only
music gets to me like that because I feel like I don't know if you're familiar with like the latest like current musicians.
I do. I like some of them.
But me currently, most of my playlist is usually R&B. I don't go outside that because like it keeps me calm.
R&B, I like some of them. When I hear the song, and I don't want to mention certain.
Understood.
Certain names because I don't want anyone to be jealous of the other. So I definitely like one of almost
everywhere. Yeah.
Not everybody, but almost a number. Trust me, you will not get me to like almost a lot.
Every day.
I am extremely choosy because I create music myself, and so when I don't get the one that is resonating with me,
it's yours.
I respect you, fine, but just it. Let's keep going.
We can keep it like that.
I can make an artwork for you, but then when you see the artwork, you ask me, what? Why? Where am I? And I'll tell you, I couldn't dive into you.
Yeah.
Why? Because I don't agree there. So bring me yourself, not what you put out there. Some of the musicians, what they put out there is not themselves. It is what people want to hear.
True.
It's not what people want to hear. I'm dating. It's you. When we sit down to discuss what people want to hear, then both of us will, agree on a particular course.
Yeah.
That will be different.
Like a middle ground.
Yes.
So
I like Daughters of Glorious Jesus. I like I don't want to mention it. I like Stella C.
Okay.
I was listening to her song the whole of last week. There's a particular. I actually started listening. I got the song. I was trying to sing it. I don't know how to sing it, but I've been hearing it. And if I don't know, I will go to YouTube and go and type. And since I started hearing, I put it on replay for, I can merge myself.
Yeah.
I
you
need
know exactly
to be
where
in there
everything
and not have anything around. So I like being alone at such times. I need to absorb the song.
Can I say you're an introvert?
When I am. So, when I'm an extrovert, trust me, you will run.
So you are an ambivert to play too.
Yes.
But once you want to go into your artistic state,
most likely you'll find me
in the introvert.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most likely. When you come home, you ask, where am I? You most likely, yes, she's in the room.
She's alone in a dark room with music.
Yes.
That's me.
My sister hates it because I'll put the earpiece in my ears because I need to. I don't want to use the word accent, but I need to.
Yeah, you feel like you're not here.
It's a purpose for which I'm listening. Yeah. It's always purpose. When I do something without purpose, I pay for it and I don't like it.
Okay.
It's purpose. So I'm extremely conscious that even when I'm drinking water, it's with purpose that water is entering. That purpose must really benefit me and whoever is around.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Keeping ourselves healthy is a purpose.
Yes.
As a human being. But some tend to be careless about it. That is ignoring your first and foremost, in fact, responsibility of purpose. Keeping yourself alive before you can help anybody else. If you die, God forbid, how do you help the next?
So, it's been a great conversation so far. So tell me, what's the plan for you?
One more song.
One more song.
Like to mention is it was played by. Is it Lord? Is it Talkie Walkie?
Okay.
I like a particular song.
They
have. I think they are Swedish or Danish. Artists.
Okay.
They are called Talkie Walkie.
And the title is what?
A-I-R.
Okay.
And then there's one. What I don't admire about them is their words can be challenged. Seriously. Seriously, I heard their voice. Their song is one that is very
like out of the blue.
Someone would say unreasonable.
Okay.
That's what someone would say. But typical Africans would say unreasonable. The beats they use,
it's like unspoken of what
picks certain antenna for me.
Okay.
So then it makes my antenna now pay attention. The beats. One of them I listened to the words, I said, seriously guys? So I plan to edit out the voice and get the beats. Even if I don't edit out the voice, because the voice adds up to the song to give me a particular result, I will distort it.
Okay.
So that it will sound like a beat all the same. Maybe you don't understand.
Well, yeah, sound engineer, so I'm sure you can do that.
Please, I'm still learning. So, but of course, I can do that the way I want it, so that it becomes what I want. And then I can pick another beat from another song that I love so badly.
Mm.
Yet I may not even like the entire song. Just that part, I'll pick it and join it. And I'll make a whole classical for myself. Yo! I don't sing those songs. I don't listen to them anyhow. But I can bet you I can absorb enough for months. Creating a particular concept.
And it will be magical.
When it ends, it takes a... I tell you, magical is an understatement. I never use magical. I mean...
So let me... I've seen the work. Okay, I've seen the work. So it's...
And... when it stops for a very long time. Some other will continue.
Another inspiration will come.
So I don't entirely like this person. I can love the personality. Actually, I love the personalities. Therefore, the music, I can love a personality and not like their songs.
Okay.
Or most likely, I like just one, at least one of their songs. Imagine picking someone like Abba Seal's music. And there is this music beats I got from a Nigerian movie production. The beat sounded interesting. I didn't like all of it, so I picked just a small bit of it. And the song the beat related to a gospel song I know. Even growing up.
Serious?
I picked a movie, this thing that has nothing to do with gospel. When I was listening to the beat, I was singing the song with it.
Yeah.
Automatically,
the song came to
it took time, but I realized I can add something to this. I will always add something to your song, oh my brother. If I'm listening to your song, musicians, forgive me. I will always add my own to merge with me. It's the only way I can understand the substance you're trying to give out. If not, then it's like trying to throw balloon to an egg. Yo, with a shell. What are you going to break? Nothing will get in there.
Yeah.
I will need to get to the core. The eggshell, the egg with the yolk.
To make it work for you.
Yeah.
To put you in that state. So
I appreciate all of them.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Being an artist, I know definitely how the musicians
it's crazy. It's crazy how you work with things. Yeah, you appreciate it in a level that's. Yeah. I like music, but Charlie, on your level, it's something.
Thank you.
It's something that I really need to look into. You put it in a different spectrum, and you break it down to your level to put you in that state. Because if I listen to a song I don't like, sometimes I just skip it.
That can be possible. What can you do? You have to find a way out to make it work for you.
Yeah. But so tell me, what's next for you?
What's next for me? I do have projects.
Okay. So like, what do you want to get us ready for, so we can all know that Unique Abstractions is doing
this year or that
exhibition on this day, so we can prepare ourselves
for that one very soon.
Very soon.
Yes, you'll get the date very soon.
Great.
In any case, I always have something. I definitely have something cooking for you.
Great.
And you
so
seem
guys,
to
are you
have
listening?
At the right time.
Are you listening, Charlie? We have to prepare and show up at the exhibition and Charlie, take pictures with her, meet her in person. You see how she's like,
I would love to meet you guys. My greatest joy whenever I do an artwork is when I'm pouring out to people.
Yeah.
That is when the meaning of the work.
Yeah, you see the whole thing.
Therefore, you can be there. But then, when I'm speaking to you,
that's when
I'm fulfilling it all. That's what I love most.
Like that's the sweet part. The honey.
That is where I find me in you and you in me. That's why I get to know you.
Yeah.
I even know you without meeting you.
True.
So and you also then get to find out you know me without meeting me. We all meet through art.
It's beautiful. This artistic journey is just beautiful. I'm just like I'm proud that you went through all that to do all this, to achieve all that, and like really put your work out there and really fulfill your purpose. Because it's very, very interesting that people come this far. People don't even like get out of the bed to do something, but you push yourself every day.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
Sometimes, with art, you wish you get all the luxury to get up anytime you want. It's there like that. That is what we love most. But most of the time today, you are bounded by a deadline. What's so annoying is when the deadline is coming and the ideas are messing in your head, but they don't want to come. Seriously, you have to start begging them, please. And in the end, it all plays well. So I do have something beautiful cooking for you, and you'll find out very soon.
Very soon. I'll share that on my Instagram page.
We need all your prayers.
Yes, you can follow Esther Unique on
Unique Abstractions.
Great. And she's an artist and Noble Arts resident. You can come here. Is it Tuesday to Saturday? Yes, she's yet to be a student and resident of arts. Noble Arts resident. And you can come here every Tuesday to Saturday. Yes, you get a free exhibition. You meet great people.
Yes.
Maybe the artists themselves.
Very welcoming. Trust me, the artists are great. The officials are the best friendly people you'll find. They understand us. They understand people.
Yeah.
It is why they are the mediums to project these things.
Yeah.
And you'll never regret stepping a foot here. You will leave a better person than you ever been.
I won't lie to you. This is my second time here, and I'm already liking it.
Wow.
I've met a lot of great
You was
artists.
blown away.
Yeah, exactly. First time I was the exhibition, Think Pink Go West.
Oh, okay.
I came here alone, and I came later with my friends to show them.
You know, you are the right guy.
You're
the one who sees and come and see.
Yeah. First, I have to see for myself. I'll tell you, they are doing this thing.
Before you bring them here,
yeah, man, I'll bring the whole
I
gang.
will never disappoint you. No, don't never disappoint.
And I heard there's a new exhibition coming out soon too.
Yes, very soon. Almost
That's a
every time
match.
there's an exhibition going on.
Great, that's a match.
Yes.
I'll share that on the page. You can get the details. The details of the page is Bible News. You can go there, follow us. I'll share Esther's page too. Like and follow her. You can communicate with her about the new projects.
Sure.
And we'll keep in touch. It's been a great conversation with you.
Very deep for myself.
Yeah, it's very enlightening. It's very enlightening. Yeah, it's something I realized now. She needs to share her part with the world because she's a very wonderful person. It shows in her arts and what she puts out. So you're very amazed meeting her in person. So maybe buying her art and seeing it every day and to really inspire you to be more better on what you do, be a better person and push yourself to the limits. Very much. Yeah. It's very nice.
I'm blessed having you.
And thanks to Nana Adjoa.
Nana Adjoa.
Yes.
My great sister in art.
Yes.
She made this possible.
She made it possible.
She cornered me for this.
Yes. And she's also a great artist.
She is great.
Yeah, very great artist.
It's unfortunate hers is ending today, but follow her on the Nigel Frema.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
She's also available for any kind of art.
Yeah.
You would want.
She's also a great person too. Very artistic
really,
in every way.
Really.
Well, it's nice meeting you, Esther. So so they can follow you where?
You can follow me with Unique Abstractions, formerly Kaki Art.
Yeah.
So,
on Instagram.
Newly branded as Unique Abstractions.
Great,
on Instagram.
Great.
Facebook is also Kaki Abstractions. Kaki Art.
Yeah.
Unique Abstractions is yet to enter Facebook. We have a lot planning. Yes. It's a new brand that's Unique Abstractions.
Great.
I am only working in collaboration with Unique Abstractions.
Okay.
Unique Abstractions is a private owned company.
Okay.
Then I I've signed under them
Okay.
to work with them as
Great.
Esther Unique.
That's great.
Yes, so then everything is being put together. You will find all that very soon. When you reach me as Esther with Unique Abstractions and you want to reach me as Esther Unique, they will let you. It's not like the company is going to charge you. No. I don't know if you want to meet for, certain contracts, then the company will stand. I have the right to do my own operation, so no worry.
That's nice. So it's great meeting you, Esther. We'll meet you again. I will follow up on your solo exhibition. Yes, so we'll come here.
This guy is really, he has planned everything for me.
Yes, we are coming. Because I've seen the art now. I have to come and walk around with my friends and take pictures. And we'll support you.
Thank you.
Some years back, we'll buy some of the art because I'm sure.
Amen. May God grant you grace.
Yes, we'll buy all this art and we'll look at it every day. And get motivated for the next week.
You can always turn it any way you want it. And find your art in there.
It's great, Sally. So have a good one, guys. Bye.